the Rokr Dream Gift Factory. I've unboxed it, I built it, and now I'm going to review it. Finally, the Dream Gift Factory, it's built. And look at this. Oh my God. Yay. And the video of the unboxing and the video of the full build, they're already out, so you can check them out. They're going to appear somewhere around here. I have done the video of the full build. However, it's just for a reference. It's just to show you the process and how the Dream Factory comes together. It's not like a how to and how to put it together. It's just literally to give you an idea. Because this kit on their website, on the Robotime website, it says it takes 12 hours to put together, and it took me about 13 hours. Not bad, not bad. I thought I would just make a proper mess of it. But look, it's all built and functional. Functional? It's functioning, it's moving, so that's okay. So that means that I haven't done a bad job, really. But anyway, I don't think anybody will want to watch me for 13 hours building of this. So that's why my video of the full build is just shrunk to 50 minutes, including me blabbing. So from 13 to 50 minutes, I think I've done a pretty good job with the editing. But anyway, yes, it's not a detailed, as I try to leave as much of the details, at least of the big bits, as possible. But yeah, and hopefully it's going to give you a good idea of what is involved in putting it together. My channel is mainly crafting, so I apologize to my crafting friends that at the moment Robotime has taken over my channel. But I do love building Robotime kits. I just find them really, really cool. And I love doing the reviews and sharing views with you and seeing what you thought of it. And get ideas as well on how I can improve my building skills. I've got a few kits in the backlog, Robotime kits to build. So there's going to be more video coming, few other kits. And I don't know if you've seen my Robotime haul. There's another 2 kits from that haul that I need to build. But also I bought another one, and I've got one that I bought ages ago. So they're hopefully all coming together in the next few months. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell to receive the notification so you know when the next video is out, whether it's going to be crafting or whether it's going to be building a Robotime kit. Don't miss it. By the way, I'm not sponsored by Robotime. I'm only in love with their kits. So every now and then, when I can and when I can afford it, I buy the kits and then build them. And that is all thanks to you watching my channel and to my Ko-fi supporters. Because yes, I'm on Ko-fi, and if you'd like to support my channel because you enjoy my videos, the link is going to be in the description and is highly, highly appreciated. Thank you so much. And thanks to the people that are already supporting me on Ko-fi. You're superstars. But let's start with the review. Let's start with I'm not too sure where to start, but let's talk about the box. And there is one of the reasons why I love these kits, because they're not those kits that you open the box and then you're disappointed because you need this and you need to buy that and you need to buy this. No, you open the kit and you pretty much have everything you need. The only thing that I would say, usually the kits should, some of them, at least the mechanical ones, should come with the wax. This one did actually come with a wax, which, by the way, on my unboxing, I broke it in half. Oh well, that's the kind of person I am. But because I built quite a few of them, and the wax is always a bit of a hit and miss. It's not in every mechanical boxes that you buy. I invested on the wooden balsam, and this works like a treat on the cogs, on everything. I haven't had any problems. And also you can use it for your furniture, wooden furniture, which is an added bonus. And I always use the cotton buds to rub it on the areas where it's needed. the sheets in the box, they're labeled with letters and numbers. And then on the instructions, you've got the reference of the parts that you need, and then you, like, for what you're going to be building. So they're really good. I really like how they've done their instructions. Although sometimes I do get lost. I miss bits or I get a little bit confused. But I think that maybe it's just me. Let me know if you have built any Robotime, Rokr, Raw Life, Raw Wood kits, and if you experience the same thing. Because I find that also when there's a lot of parts and there's a lot of little bits, I do get confused. Ah, well, that's my little brain. The quality of all the wood and the prints on the wood is usually really, really good. But I struggled a little bit with this kit because there's sheets from, as I said, they're labeled with letters and numbers. So the sheets go from A, I believe, yeah, they went to, I think, the letter L. But the C wasn't printed that well. I'm going to try to show you and see what you think. Oh, I hope you can see it. It's going to be really difficult because these are tiny. See, having black letters and numbers on a really dark brown, that doesn't quite work out. I'm not sure if the phone is focusing, but yeah, if you can see it, they're really difficult to see. But apart from that, what I did, I just looked at the shape, because obviously the instructions, they show you what the shape should be for the piece that you need. I don't know if I'm making sense. I hope I do. Another beauty of these kits is they come with spare parts, because I don't know you if you have built it, but I do have the tendency of breaking things. Most of all, these flexible parts. And if you watch my full build, you will see that I have broken one of the bits for the tree, in front of the tree. But I have got a tip for using these, and I will let you know later on in the video. But yeah, they come with like a lot of spare parts. Can you see? Which is really cool, like for the more delicate bits. But if you broken a bit and you need a spare part, I believe you can contact their support center. I've heard it's really good. I haven't had to use the support center because I've always had PVA glue handy and he seemed to have sorted the problem out. So I thought by the time they send me the parts, blah, 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 it's going to be a long time. I'm impatient. I don't want to wait. So PVA glue is your ally. I've never experienced that, but if any of you have experienced them, please let me know how you go on, if it's really as good as I've heard it is. But yeah, I never had to use it. On this build, the only thing extra that you need, which is not going to be included in the box, it's a USB-C cable to a USB, which is pretty much most of the Android phones, and yeah, and loads of gadgets, they use now USB-C. So you should, I'm sure that everybody has got some lying about somehow. Otherwise, just invest on one of them. And I think Amazon, you can pick them up really cheap, because I remember I bought them for my phone, which is actually recording at the moment. Also, another thing that I've spoken about on the unboxing and also on the full build, this is classified as a music box. However, it's not a music box as such, because I was expecting to find, you know, the little mechanism that you got inside the music box, and usually it is a non-song or of some sort. But in here, the music is just playing random music. It's not anything. It's pleasant. I like it. But yeah, it's different to what I was expecting, at least. I don't know. If you have you built it? Were you expecting something different like me? Or I'm dumb and I didn't get the point. Oh, I don't know. Well, what can I say? It is what it is. On this kit, I found the sheet L really difficult to see which bits was which, because they're really close together. Let me show you. Can you see they're really close together, to the point that I missed out the conveyor belt has got a toy missing.
Oh, well.
It's actually winding me up, but yeah, to make sure that I put it back, I'll have to dismantle everything, and I'm not sure I'm prepared to do that. Although it's going to wind me up forever and ever and ever. I might get to a point where I'll take it apart and do it. Yeah, I don't know. Am I the only one who got confused by this? I hope not. I found that building the base was like the pieces snapped really, really well. It was so easy. And all of the cogs inside and the mechanisms and the boards were coming together really, really nicely. The only thing is that the motherboard where all the lights and the power attaches, you need to be really careful. Make sure you look at the instructions really carefully. And once you understand which way the connection go in, you need to apply a little bit of force because they are a little bit tricky to snap in. So be very careful with that. And I messed up a little bit with the power pack. Well, I haven't really messed up, but I put it in and then I had to, and I was closing and I was carry on, and I realized that I didn't screw it in. So make sure that it's all nice and screwed at the bottom, and then you carry on building. Luckily, I realized before I went too far. But oh well, never mind. Building the top of the factory was really, really tricky because it felt really flimsy. But trust the process. I didn't, and I was forcing the top down to the point that my hand slipped and I broke this bit. This bit came off, so if you watch the full build, you will see at some point that I'm building this and this bit is missing because I broke it. And then what I had to do is just like I glue this to that laying flat on the table, and then once it was strong enough, I put it here and just put some tape behind it so it would just stick together really nicely. Also, is something that I did not realize until when I glued this, there is a hole in here and there's a pin sticking out from the star. So that pin rotates inside this bit. So make sure that you slot it in, because if you watch my full build, I didn't. It was off. So in a way, it's a good thing that it broke so I could put it in properly and understand. Because I'm a bit of a scatterbrain, so I'm not sure that a lot of you would have the same problem. But if I'm a scatterbrain and I manage to build it, anybody can do it. Going back to the flimsiness, trust the process because it will all come together. Because the build has got clips, sort of clips like this one, which holds the whole thing together. And also like these little bits here, they just help you to hold the whole thing together, and they are in various places. It's like, see, that's another one, which is like a clip that it's holding the two pieces together. And yeah, there's loads of bits like that. So don't panic. Trust the process. It will all come together. The tree was a joy to put together, and all the decorations, they look really, really cute. Oh, they're so nice. I'm not sure if you can see it, but yeah, they're just really, really cute. You've got a stocking, a candy cane, there's a bell, and there's like a little sweet that you can't really see at the moment. It's just at the back. But yeah, that was so nice to put together. And just make sure that the tree goes, you've got two pieces, but they don't go straight. They go at an angle, so then you can put, you've got the base, and then one goes this way and the other one goes that way. So they're like crossed kind of thing. and it's really good. The only thing is the top bit. Trying to wrap this paper around, and it's got like little what's it called? Little hooks kind of thing that it needs to snap in. I found that challenging, and also I found that bit, putting it inside, a little bit challenging. So this took me a while to put together. It wasn't easy. I was struggling. When you build this, sometimes you get some of the components are inside other bits, and I missed one. When I was building the sign, like this sign, I did not realize that inside the sign, like inside one of these opening, there was this tiny bit, which is helpful for attaching the sign to the main unit. Yeah, that was I just looked everywhere and I could not understand where he was. And then he hit me. I went to bed and I was like thinking and thinking and thinking, and then I thought, okay, let's watch the unboxing video. And then I found it, and then I realized that I left it attached to the inside. It was inside here. Oh well, I found it in the end, so that was the main thing, because I was panicking. I'm like, I haven't thrown anything away. So just be careful, because there are certain pieces that they're inside other pieces and you need to put them aside. Usually that's what I do, but for some reason I missed that and I did not even realize when I was putting it together. Oh well. Do you see when I'm saying I'm a scatterbrain? That's what I mean. Overall, I found, although it was challenging, but it is a 6 stars, so that means that is one of the top difficult builds to put together. It's challenging. It does come together nicely, although the top bit, it feels a little bit flimsy, but it will come together in the end. And I think this kit is brilliant, because as I said, it has everything you need to put it together. The only criticism I've got is that the bits that they're showing, they are only printed on one side. I think as they've done all these lovely details, they could have really found a way to have it on the other side as well. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. You know, maybe stickers or something like that. But, you know, there's a lot of details everywhere. And then you sort of like miss other bits. Let me show you. Like, for example, all of the toys, they only like coloured on one side. So on the back, although you've got all of these beautiful details at the back, and then you've got that. And also like the sign here and the sign here, and also the top. You only have the colour on one side, which I think it's, you know, it's not a deal breaker. It's just me being really, really fussy. But it would have been nicer if they had considered both sides. Because even the boxes at the front, I know they're a little bit, you know, don't really see them. But it would have been nicer, I think, if they were both sides. But yeah, overall, I absolutely love this kit. I loved putting it together. I love the kit because you open it, you've got everything that you need to put it together. I know there's issue about the wax, but as I said, I've been investing in this and I've been using it for all of the kits that I've been building, the ones that they require the wax. But yeah, it's I absolutely love it. I found the instructions on this one a little bit trickier to follow, most of all when it's all intricate about the lights. And I have put on my full build, I've just put a little bit of focus on how the lights need to go. Because I don't know you, but it took me a little while to understand how they were meant to go. Got there in the end. It seems to be working. It looks nice. So happy days. So as I said, I'm a scatterbrain. So if I build this and it's working, anybody can do it. But let me get on to my few little advice, like few little tips and gems. One of the things I struggled with was putting the toys on the conveyor belt. And what it worked for me is the toys, they have like a little, the bottom bit that attaches to the conveyor belt is like, it's got like teeth, let's call it teeth. So what I found that works is that if you put it on the hole, like you start from one side and then you slot it in, that seemed to have worked for me. If you found another method, please let me know, because as I said, I did struggle a lot. And also, as I said, I struggled to understand what was going where, and I missed this little one. So there is a gap in my conveyor belt. Oh well, what can I say? The rim around the Christmas tree, if you have watched my full build, I have broken the gold and red one. And what I would say, my advice would be start from the middle and then gently press in the rest of it. This tree. If you have watched my full build, I have broken the gold and red one. And what I would say, my advice would be start from the middle and then gently press in the rest of it. And that seemed to have worked better than, because I was trying to start from one side and then trying to work my way around, which it worked for the green one behind it, but it didn't work for the red and gold. And luckily, of these two pieces, you've got spare ones because they are really fragile and you can break them easily. But if you start from the middle, it seems to be working better. I had a little small issue with the box uncovering the present underneath. And what I did while I was testing, because if you've seen my full build, you do test it quite a few times. I think it's 4 or 5 before you finish it off. And at one point, the box didn't come down all the way, so I gently pressed it down and it seems to have resolved the issue. So if you see that you get stuck, just gently, don't force it, press it down a little bit and it aligns with everything else. I've already mentioned about the connectors on the motherboard. You need to find the right way that they need to go. The instructions are pretty good with that, and just it needs a little bit of force because they're a little bit tricky to put together. So just make sure that you press them in. They need to click. Don't leave them out. They need to click completely. I thought that the elf and the door would be mechanical like the rest of it, but they're not, they're manual. However, what I would advise you to do when you build it, just make sure you put a lot of wax on it because the door is really stiff and is a little bit wobbly. But yeah, once I built it, I just put, if you don't remember and it feels stiff, just make sure with the cotton bud, you just dab wax in there, or like as I said, I use wood balsam, and then the door moves easier and better. But when you build it, wax everything, just the lot, and then it will work smoother. And the last advice that I've got, it's maybe it's really, really obvious, but hey ho, I say anyway. Don't build it whilst you're tired. Because I had limited time to build it. I wanted to enjoy it and it took me the whole day, nearly 2 days, but I did a bit in the evening and then I spent most of the day, which made me really, really tired. Just make sure you don't do it when you're tired. Make sure that you take breaks and build it in small chunks, which is really difficult to do because if you're anything like me, when I start something, I want to see the end of it. It needs to be built like that. I click my fingers, it needs to be... So that's why I missed bits and maybe I misread the instructions. The instructions are great, but you do need to concentrate to follow them and make sure you get all of the bits. And that's why there's been like, I have been like few difficulties putting it together. But this kit, it is challenging. But look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh my God. I find it amazing. All the details. They are, I think they're incredible. I've got no words because, yeah, I find it's just, yeah, I'm stopping now. I do find it incredible. And I think it's worth it. It's worth the challenge and it's worth the pain, maybe, if it is a pain. It wasn't for me a pain. It was painful for like the sheets when I couldn't see the letters and numbers, but that's my fault as well. The light wasn't great. But yeah, I love it. Let me know what you think and let me know if you have bought it for Christmas, you're thinking about buying it, if you're excited about it, or you have it and you haven't built it yet. I would love to know because, as I said, I absolutely loved this kit because it looks amazing. It was a little bit tricky, but the difficulty is high because it has got a huge amount of small bits. And I thought that I would smash this to bits, and I haven't. That's a miracle. I don't know. I don't know how I put this together without breaking it, but I did. Oh, I really hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope it's been somehow helpful to you. And if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for the notifications because there's going to be more Robotime kits and the crafting is going to resume at some point. And I do like to build stuff and I see that my videos are getting more and more complex and my time is just like flying away. But I love it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. And without you, me building these kits and buying these kits wouldn't be possible. So thank you so much. Take care for now. Bye bye.